Hey guys, cheers. We're here for Tuesday Tips. Woohoo!
We're so matchy-matchy with our shirts and our cups.
Well, hey, cheers to it's our 10 Tree sweatshirt. So we're supporting local and more sustainable companies, which we live in these sweaters.
Yes.
So today for Tuesday Tips, we're going to talk about clean, green, and safe products. We'll give you a little bit more direction on how to find them, and we're going to give you what we use.
Oh, did you spill? Yes, you did, because I feel it.
Yep. That warmness, the leaky warmness. All right, so I'm going to start off with a staple in our house, and I feel like we've over-talked this product, coconut oil. Literally, we keep this everywhere. We have these little, I still have baby food jars that I use, that we've used in the past with the kids. And I just fill these up and kind of keep it under cupboards for everything. We use it for hair care. So sometimes we do like a Sunday coconut oil day for myself and my daughter because we have dry curly hair. Use it to like any little wound. It's a natural disinfectant. We use it for cooking. We use it literally for everything. Little bum rashes, it's good for too. It's great product. Keep it everywhere.
Nails, cuticles, everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, removing makeup. Oh my gosh, we could go on. There's so many.
Yeah, there's a lot of zero waste people that I follow, and that's like all they use for like skincare and all that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't use coconut oil on my skin. It makes me break out, but I use it like for lots of other things.
Well, coconut oil is a clogging, a pore clogging product, so you do have to be careful what you're using it on. But yeah, it is very ideal.
So my next topic is healthy oral care. I think the debate is still out on fluoride. I personally have researched it and I still don't know 100%. I think it is like good for teeth and cavities, but I don't think it's necessary all the time. We have fluoride in our water naturally, so I don't think that our kids or myself need to be brushing with fluoride on a daily basis. Not to mention, if you go to the dentist on a regular basis, a lot of them paint it on or put it on after your treatments. So I think we sort of overdo it by having to have these companies that don't give a crap about us putting all this fluoride and other junk in their toothpaste. It's not just fluoride that you should be like monitoring. They put other stuff in the toothpaste that's not great either, and kids ingest it more than we do. So we just like to use toothpaste that are more natural. So here's Tom's, but I recently found out that Tom's was bought out by one of those big companies.
Like a Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I will be buying Tom's in the future. But I recently talked about this one that I got at a greener place called Raw Whipped Toothpaste. And everything in it is very like natural and organic, which I like. And then we have the bamboo toothbrushes because it's better for the environment when you dispose of them. But also there are companies now where you can take your plastic toothbrushes and recycle them. So I think that's an important thing just to think about when you're done with your toothbrush. Think about where you're putting it. Don't just throw it into the garbage. Our landfill is already overflowing, so it's good. You know, every little thing helps. And lastly, the same with floss. All the plastic floss that you buy at the store, it's all just a big waste. There's this brand called Gold Floss or Floss Spot Gold. You can get it at health food stores. The actual floss, I think, is made from corn or some other like vegetable substance. So it just decomposes in your garbage. And then this is recyclable.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So I believe too, you know, we have to try our best to find those products. On the toothpaste topic, I use the On Guard, so it has natural essential oils that help to fight bacteria. Ideally, it would be nice, again, if you could find something that was like a refillery, because you have all this plastic waste in the end as well, which is kind of a kicker. So you've bought those tabs before.
Yeah, I haven't got more of them, but I found them great. Just fill up the tabs. You have to give them a little bit of a chew, add some water, very easy to use. Similar thing, it is good to avoid the plastic for sure. Definitely.
And then on the topic of clean, green, and safe products, so with the coconut oil as well, here's another example. So this was gifted by my girl, Michelle Gallant. So she made this for me and it's dreamy. So it's fairly simple to find great DIY recipes. So this is, you know, a basis of coconut oil, then you add natural sugars, and then you can add essential oils or some of that added, whether it's vitamin E, or I think she maybe even some kind of jojoba, to the container, and it's in a glass container. You just keep it in the shower, and then it's a good, great little body scrub that you can add. So very easy.
Yeah.
And a great gift, again, just, you know, after Christmas time, you reflect on all these great gifts, and that was a great one. And then Sam's gonna talk a little bit more about making better choices. So maybe start with that.
Yeah, I'll start with it.
Yeah.
So from the beginning, I think like we've talked, you know, from our story, like when we had children, we started researching products, and everything that you put on your body affects your body. So you want to make sure that you're avoiding products that are filled with fragrance, where they can hide over 2,000 ingredients under that name. You don't know what types of chemicals are going on your body. Not all chemicals are bad, but there are some that can cause issues with your body, reproductive issues, issues with your brain, issues with
hormones,
affecting your hormones. I had horrible messed up hormones from the age of 16 until like just like maybe
yesterday?
5 years ago. And I think it has a lot to do with I put a lot of crappy products on my body.
And your skin is your biggest organ.
Yeah.
So the way we see it, you know, if you're thinking and you're so concentrated on what's going in your body, in your mouth, I think if you're not willing to eat the product, then why would you put it on your body?
Yeah.
Everything gets absorbed and goes directly into your bloodstream, and that is going to throw off, just as Sam mentioned, all of those balancing issues, whether it's hormones or your mental state. It is very, very connected.
Yeah,
and
everything's linked and connected.
Yeah.
So if the one biggest thing you could do for yourself and your family this year is just to monitor what you're putting on your body, your makeup, your creams, everything, shaving, your oral care. So we like to choose, there's tons of great brands at all the health food stores. There's lots of health online outlets. One thing that you can do is download 2 apps that you can put on your phone. So if you are out and about shopping, you can check. Because even at the health food store, you'll find the odd products that have maybe fragrance in them, and they'll rate pretty high on these apps. But so Think Dirty, I believe, is a Canadian app. And you can log in any product. You can even scan the SKU bars at the store for some of the products, and it just rates it from 10 being the worst, so it'll be like red, like don't buy this product, or to 0. And there are actually a lot of products on there that have a 0 rating that are completely safe for your body and your kids' bodies. Which is great.
And another great feature, so they have, you go back and you can kind of choose, this is just added with the new update, so you can choose like sun care, or you can choose vitamin or deodorant. You can click on it, and they'll start with all the deodorants or all the sun care products they recommended that are 0.
Yeah.
So you want those 0 green products. And again, this is just a tool, so we don't necessarily, you know, advise you to go on this. You should still do your research. It's just a tool, because, you know, especially with this app, it does not take into consideration the
sourcing of ingredients.
Sourcing and the creating of the ingredients. So who knows, like they could be cross-contaminated, or they could be practicing, you know, child labor or whatever it might be. So you'll have to kind of, we're trying not to overwhelm you, but you know, knowing sourcing, where are your products coming from? Are they safe? Are they practicing ethical practices? So there's a lot that comes in with your products, but that just redirects you into making better.
I think it's worth it for peace of mind. I usually, when I pick a product or I'm searching for a new product that I need for our bodies, I like to use the Think Dirty app. I also like to use the EWG. So I'll log it into both and see what they both say, because EWG does a little bit more about sourcing and ingredients. They'll go a little bit further with the ingredients, which I find helpful. But then I also do like a quick Google search and check out the company and whatever else I can find. Like, we're so lucky to be able to have all these tools that we can research things. So that's, what is it called?
I know, it's called Healthy Living.
Healthy Living. So the EWG one is called Healthy Living. I just recommend it. It like literally takes 5 minutes to plug your stuff into both those things, do a quick 10-minute Google thing, and it just gives yourself peace of mind that you don't have some toxic, you're not doing a toxic overload on your body. So some of the products, like you guys know, we sell Beauty Counter, but I love their stuff because they're B Corp, so they care about the environment, which is top for us, but also all the ingredients that they use and choose are safe, and they know where it's being sourced, and like their makeup powders are triple tested, and it's just important to me to know that what I'm using on my body is safe, and the company can back that. And there's other great brands too that you can buy. It doesn't have to be Beauty Counter, but just check it out and make sure that it's safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and again, you know, some of my products, since we're talking about what stays on your skin, I swear by this. This is another kind of similar to the coconut oil, where it's a healing balm. Mm-hmm. It's great for kids for bum rashes. My daughter licks, she's that licker in the winter, and so, you know, I always put that too. Yeah, put it on their lips. For me, it's great, you know, in the winter time I get eczema, especially where I wear my rings, so I just put a little dab and it heals it quite quickly. I know of people that have used this for tattoo healing as well. So it's just one of those universal balms that is great to hang on to and use it to heal and treat. And this is Beauty Counter as well. And just like
the Honest
Sam
Company
said,
has one similar to that called the it's like the organic healing balm, I want to say it's called. Yeah. And I swear by that too. That's the only thing I used on my kids' bums for diaper rashes. That's and great. I still buy it to use for like rashes, creams. If I get like a dry spot on my body, it's like takes it away like that. And anytime I see like on those mom groups when they're like, my baby has the worst rash, I tried like the doctors prescribed this and that and that, all the medicated stuff. I'm like, go get an organic healing balm. And I've had people come back to me and say, oh my gosh, thank you, like it really helped. Because it's just natural organic ingredients, like it works.
Yes, and limited, right?
Sometimes it can be just so simple, right? Yeah,
it's a limited ingredient list. You know exactly, everything is listed there. And that should be another very important point for you, that, you know, especially living in Canada, companies do have to provide all the ingredients, but that should be easy. You should be able to pick up the product and very easily find the ingredients, or online very easily find the ingredients. It should not be a secret. Yeah. And to add to that, with the app, you should be able to go onto that app. And again, if a company is not on those apps, that is like a huge red flag. Yeah. Huge. And we're not going to name names or call out companies, but just do it. Like, do it for yourself. Look it up, search it, and that should be very clear that if those ingredients are not there and they're hiding something, don't use their products. Yeah. If they can't be open with their ingredients or be included in these types of apps, then, you know, you should be thinking, is there something in there that's not supposed to be in there? Right. Right? Because you got to remember, companies are out to make money. That's their sole, like, reason for purpose, is to make money. Yeah. So if they can get away with putting something, you know, it might not harm you right away, but maybe in 30 years it could, right? And another misconception is that people think like the government's monitoring our products. Yeah. The government is not monitoring your products whatsoever. There's a hot list of about 600 ingredients, but they can't even be codified in law. So if you bought a product that had one of those hot 600 ingredients and it affected your health, there's no way of taking them to court or anyone to get in trouble for that. So it really comes on you, the consumer, to make these educated choices and to educate yourself and your family. Yeah. I think Sam and I could talk about this topic for hours, probably 5 more hours. Yeah. So we'll end it there and maybe do another one another time. But let us know, shout out, give us, you know, post your questions. We love to analyze and educate. That's really what we're about. What are the brands you use? Yes. Please share. And, you know, even again, do your brands have missions? Do they have a mission statement behind it? That's another important, you know, tip for us and point, you know, that we want to make sure we're sourcing local and mission driven, and that they have a purpose behind their products. It's not like Sam said, it can't just be profit. I'm sorry, but we're not going to support something that's 2020. It's got to be more than just profit now. Yeah. So let us know. Like, share, follow us, please. You know, join us on social media, and should give us a shout out. Give us your questions. Make us uncomfortable. We love it. We love the challenge. And share any of your tips and tricks. We'd love to hear it. Right. Bye.